Maybe they're hiring staff at the castle? A castle ghost or something? I'd better find out.
Hello? Do we know each other?
I've seen a job offer. They're looking for a ghost in the castle. What do you think?
I don't know. Aren't you too young for that job?
I rather had you in mind.
Why would I want that job?
Because I need someone who's going to explore the castle for me?
Well, maybe that makes sense. But I already have a job. I'm a magician.
Great, a magician who's lost his magic. Believe me, this is exactly the job you need right now. A regular job will keep your mind healthy.
You think so? I've no experience in haunting castles.
It can't be that hard. Let's meet at the castle walls and discuss the details there. If I tell you everything now, you'll have forgotten it by the time you arrive.
Ah, hello. Could you possibly tell me what I'm doing here? I've been waiting here for such a long time that I've forgotten what I'm waiting for.
You wanted to apply as castle ghost.
Really? That's what I wanted?
Of course! It's been your dream since you've been a little child. I think you should go inside now and audition. Break a leg. Will you tell me afterwards if you got the job?
Well, okay. Then I'll go in now. I'm useless, totally useless. I'm a dead loss at playing a ghost.
What went wrong?
Simply everything. Yeah, first, I forgot to shake hands with the archmagician. Then my hat fell off and the white rabbit escaped. The old witch's ferret chased it right through the cold buffet, and the whole magician convention was furious with me.
Oh, just forget that stupid magician convention. That must have been centuries ago. What about the audition? You wanted to become a castle ghost.
Yes, of course. Now I remember. First of all, I didn't have a ghost chain for rattling, although I was totally sure I had taken one with me. A ghost is only worth half as much without rattling chains, and my howling can't even make a spinster tremble.
What a coincidence! I just found this rusty rattling chain. I'll give it to you.
Oh, thank you very much. Now I only have to practice howling and whimpering in old ruins and catch the white rabbits.
Unfortunately, I forgot my Haunting for Dummies DVD at home, but maybe we can find someone who can give you acting classes. Surely you can learn how to howl like a ghost.
If you think that I need that, it would be best if you took care of it.
Hey, are you fist fighting?
No, not at all. we've got a lot more to offer. This is theater. You can see great acting here.
I see. But why is this great acting taking place out here in the wilds where no one will see it?
That's because of the river, son. Doesn't it remind you of the river Styx? That mystical river that connects the land of the living with the realm of the dead? This place gives us the ideal setting for the magnificent drama, Orpheus and Eurydice.
Orpheus? Isn't he that jealous black guy? That's a great play.
No. That would be Othello, and before you ask, there's no king of Denmark running around with a skull in his hand saying to be or not to be in this play either.
Oh, really? Oh, I know. It's about this dramatic love between a couple whose families are against their marriage?
No, it's not about that couple. And to end this Q&A, it's also not about a guy called Punch who runs around screaming, "Huzzah! Huzzah!"
Darn, I would have known that one. So what's your tale about?
Orpheus and Eurydice is a tale of true love. A love so strong that it even overcometh death.
Aw, sounds a bit corny, don't you think?
Certainly not. Classic drama never goes out of fashion. But don't worry. Our repertoire also covers something for the younger generation. A heroic epic with lots of action.
Where are the actors, actually?
There's still some paperwork to do at the job center. You know the story. Freelance acting and bureaucracy.
Have you ever thought about doing a play about a young magician who came here from a far, far away dimension?
A young magician from another dimension? Very unrealistic. Very unrewarding subject matter.
How about a drama about a man who's hunting down his fierce double?
Oh, yes. The evil double. A popular subject. It has to be deeply psychological. The hero struggling with his inner self, fighting against his fears and desires. Always an immature character. A hero who is so in love with himself that he can't take on real adventures. A pitiful character. Real coward, actually.
Well, I guess theater isn't exactly my medium. I'll keep to my television and video games, where they still treat a hero as one should. Could you teach acting to a friend of mine?
Ah, the young man brings us new talent. Your friend made a wise decision in becoming an actor.
Considering you're so happy about it, I guess the lessons are for free?
Of course they are. The value of such an education is not payable in gold. But you could do me a favor instead. We need props for our classical drama. To be more precise, we need a magic robe, a flute, and a halberd.
I guess you need these for the wizard, the bard, and the warrior with a proficiency in two-handed weapons? Well, Simon's prop service will do their best. I have to attend some important meetings. See you! Oh no, not you again!
Shattered, eh? It's not that easy to get me down.
A business troll with staying power. Fantastic. Do you have a more reasonable price yet?
Sure, I now offer market-competitive prices. The crossing is now rated at 3 gold coins.
Well, still steep, yet acceptable.
But that doesn't apply for you. You pay 2 tons of gold, or you'll rot on this side of the bridge.
I hope the jump from the bridge was a most satisfying experience.
Good. How kind of you to inquire. I fell into the water and was carried miles away. I almost drowned a few times. I then got washed up, and here I am again.
How very nice to hear. I hope you don't bear grudges or anything.
Bear grudges? How dare you think so? I just feel the urgent need to eat you up, unboiled, right now. Apart from that, it's business as usual to me.
What a dead smart halberd you have!
Isn't it? From now on, it'll keep me safe of bill dodgers like you. Next time you try to swing over the bridge, I'll skewer you with my halberd.
Would you mind lending me the halberd?
Just close your eyes for a moment. All you'll see then is your own.
I see. Ah, the picture's getting clear. I see. Your halberd. Yes, plainly visible.
That's not fair. That wasn't the deal. You can't simply imagine my halberd. You can't have it. Otherwise, I'm afraid I won't be able to prevent you from having a little swing over the bridge again.
Huh. I guess the troll uses the halberd as a balancing pole, and he's in urgent need of something like that given how often he falls in the gorge. I'm guessing it'll happen to him again. These pearls might be useful to make people slip.
What about this mess? I just cleaned everything up. And who's gonna put that junk away now?
Well, you. Who else? It won't be me. Do I look as if I was born to sweep bridges?
I can't believe it. Just you wait.
Attention, watch out for the pearls. That's what happens if people don't listen. Hello? Are you in there?
Where else would I be? What do you want?
Are you buying gems as well?
Let me see. Hey, that's ordinary polished glass. Yet it's a rather good imitation, and stupid little humans won't notice the difference. I guess for your type, polished glass will do.
I must come up with something else to make him take the fake stone.
Hi, mate.
You're not exactly busy, are you?
Of course I'm busy. I'm busy enjoying the day. Is that doing nothing to you?
What else would you call it?
Healthy.
Oh man, it's so trendy to live healthy these days.
See, I have a healthy beer, healthy air, and healthy sun. It's awesome.
You're not by any chance a psychopathic axe murderer, are you?
Why do you ask? Just because I named my axe?
It is unusual, you have to admit. What's its name anyway?
Axe. Though creativity is not my strong point, as you might have noticed.
Do you have any idea how I can get into the castle?
Through the gate, I guess. I was never there and don't want to go either. That would only put the tax man on my tracks.
I'm gonna make like a banana and split.
Hi, mate.
Still enjoying the booze?
Booze. Blech. I'm just enjoying a good beer.
I'm gonna make...
Hello, Simon. What are you doing here? Does my consort send yet another basket full of food to my mother?
The woodcutter would like you to know that he wants you to help him eliminate his stock of beer.
Beer sounds like a decent enough reason for a visit. But you ought to distract my wife, as she doesn't like me to go drinking.
No problem. Dragon fights are my specialty. I'd better not keep you from your work any longer. The chicken is definitely dead. It got skewered by a nail. The body temperature suggests it died less than 3 hours ago. Suicide can be ruled out as cause of death. It's pretty tough to nail yourself to the wall. Hey, why am I starting to feel guilty? I've got nothing to do with it. I'd better take the chicken as well as the nail.
Ah, Simon.
Aren't you worried about sending your little daughter out alone in the woods?
I don't have to worry about my little Leah. She knows not to talk to strangers. And I gave her a pepper spray.
Do you really think that pepper spray will help against hungry wolves? They jump out of the bushes and eat you up before you can even think of spraying.
Wolves? But there's no wolves in this forest.
Are you sure? Look at this wanted poster. This beast was last seen around here. Its last victim wasn't a pretty sight when they found it, and the wolf used pepper spray as seasoning.
Good gracious, the wanted poster is no fake. Oh no, how very dreadful. I must search for Leah at once and bring her home. I dare not think about what might happen to her. Oh, how terrible.
Fine, fine. Now the carpenter has the run of the house.
Yes?
Good news! Your beloved wife is off for a while.
Gertrude is gone? What kind of horror made her leave?
Don't panic, man. There's only a half-starved wolf in the forest who is wanted by the police and who prefers nasty little girls for breakfast. Just the usual.
Are you nuts? My daughter is out there being hunted by a hoggish monster, and my beloved wife wants to stop him.
Tell you what, no wolf would ever dare to come within 100 yards of your daughter. Same goes for your wife. Nothing will happen to them. Hey, you look a bit pale, like you could use a gulp of beer.
Beer? Oh yes, I could use a decent pint. Didn't you mention that the woodcutter just tapped a barrel? I'm already on my way, just don't tell my wife once she's back.
Hey, I didn't even mention beer. That punk was already perfectly well informed. It's me, however, who gets the beating when his wife finds out he's canned.
Hi, mate.
I'm gonna... Carl, how are you?
Bah! No, it's not what it looks like. I'm not drinking beer. Really, I'm just testing this nourishing new refreshment.
Hey, calm down. I'm not your dragon housewife.
Oh, thank God, I was getting worried there. She didn't send you, did she? Please, don't tell her anything about it. Otherwise, I'm dead.
How's the beer?
What do you think a beer tastes like when you haven't had one for years? Even if it was flat, it would be wonderful. Please, don't tell my wife.
Do you still think the woodcutter is an axe murderer?
What are you saying? Joseph and I are just mates. But don't tell my wife.
I gotta hit the road. Granny's ever-empty money sock. A note from Granny's ever-empty money sock. You dipstick, you really think I give you money just to keep you happy? That's the height of impertinence.
I hope you found something for my stomach at last.
I'll be off.
You again? Okay.
I have
A chair leg? What's the use in that? I guess you hope I'll carve one of my melodious flutes with it. But forget it, music is strictly forbidden in this kingdom.
I go.
All right.